What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's Daniel, and welcome back to our video. Today, I'm doing race picks for the 2023 Love's RV Stop 250. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. This week in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series has a Talladega Superspeedway, the 2.66 mile racetrack. The last time we raced here at Talladega Superspeedway, we saw Matt DiBenedetto pick up his first career top tier series victory and also his first career Truck Series victory. As of now, he will not be back to drive the 25 for Rackley this weekend to go and defend that victory. This race also is the second race of the round of 8 in the NASCAR Truck Series Plus. So if a driver in the Plus does win, they can lock their way into the championship 4. So now, let's go ahead and jump into picks. Before we go ahead and jump into picks, let's take a look at the weather for this weekend. So the weather for this weekend is looking really promising. It's going to be 86 degrees high with 63 degrees as low front, only a 10% chance of rain with partly cloudy skies. Going to be some pretty pleasant weather. It's going to be warm, but definitely not as warm as what it was at Texas Motor Speedway, but it's going to be some pretty good weather headed to Talladega Superspeedway. Now let's go ahead and take a look at the playoff standings after the first race of this round at Bristol. So after winning Bristol, Corey Heim is locked into the championship 4. Christian Eckes with a really strong performance is 29 points above. Carson Osbar 18 points above, and Grant and Fingers 14 points above. Zane Smith is 14 points below. Ben Rhodes is 19 points below. Nick Sanchez and Ty Majeski are both 22 below. With how chaotic Talladega could be, though, this could be much closer going to the final race at Homestead Miami Speedway. So now, let's go ahead and jump into picks. For those who are new to the channel, here's how picks work on the channel. For the Truck Series, I do 2 suck picks, 2 drivers I expect to struggle throughout the weekend who I think are going to have an unfortunate bad run or continue a streak of bad runs. I do 2 Underdog Picks, 2 drivers I expect are really good who need a good run or an underfund equipment. And I do the Winners Pick, the driver I think is going to win the race overall. And then for the Truck Series and Xfinity Series, I usually do 4 drivers I need to watch out for instead of 5. So anyways, let's go ahead and jump into picks. Who are my suck picks for the 2023 Love's RV Stop 250? My first suck pick for this weekend, unfortunately, is a driver of the 13th truck for ThorSport Racing, Hailie Deegan. Hailie Deegan has not had a good year in 2023, and her luck on super speedways has not gone very well as well. She qualified very well in the opener at Daytona, has had some decent races at times, but unfortunately, performances on the super speedways historically have not gone really well for her. Unfortunately, I do not think that it's going to happen for this weekend. Sadly, I think she's going to struggle. I think she's going to get caught up in something. Her luck has been terrible this year, and I think sadly she will not have a good run this weekend at Talladega Superspeedway. My second suck pick for this weekend at Talladega is the driver of the 88 truck for ThorSport Racing, Matt Crafton. Matt Crafton's also historically not been the greatest at super speedways. I believe that Matt Crafton has never won a super speedway in his truck series career. He's had a couple good finishes at super speedways, but like I said, has never won. And sadly, ThorSport Racing has been hit or miss on the super speedways this year in 2023. So sadly, I don't think Matt Crafton has a good run, and I think he is going to sadly struggle this weekend at Talladega Superspeedway. And now we're going ahead and jump on the Underdog Picks for the Truck Series race at Talladega. Who are my Underdog Picks? My first Underdog pick for this weekend at Talladega is a driver of the 52 truck for Home of Friesen Racing, Stuart Friesen. Stuart Friesen's been having a couple really strong runs, especially as of late. And he has actually been pretty decent on the super speedway tracks in the 2023 season, not just in 2023, but also back in previous years in 2022 and 2021 as well. I think he's going to be leading laps. He's had a lot of bad runs at times this year, but I think this time he has a good run, and I think he'll have a decent run where he contends at least for a top 10 this week, and I think he'll have a pretty good run. My second Underdog pick for this weekend at Talladega for the truck race is the driver of the 24 truck for GMS Racing, Roger Carruth. Roger Carruth has not had the greatest luck at super speedways this year. However, he's on a team that has previously won here quite a few times. And I think that experience that GMS Racing has is really going to help Roger Carruth out this weekend. Roger has been decent at tracks. He ran really good in the ARCA race last year in 2022, had a chance to win that race. I do believe this time, though, he's going to have a pretty good run, and Roger Carruth might get another top 10 this weekend at Talladega. And now we're going ahead and jump on to the winner's pick for the Love's RV Stop 250. Who is my winner's pick? My winner's pick is someone who's been extremely strong throughout the 2023 season and has already won a drafting track in 2023, that being at Atlanta Motor Speedway. I'm picking Christian Eckes in the 19 truck for McAnally Hilgeman Racing to pick up his 4th victory of the 2023 season. Christian Eckes has been the best driver in the playoffs so far. Yes, Corey Heim beat him this past week or a couple weekends ago at Bristol, but he has a lot of momentum currently at the moment. I think he has the best average finish of anybody in the playoff field for the Truck Series right now, and he's been a pretty good super speed racer over the last couple years, and came close, I think, to winning this race last year as well. So I think that Christian Eckes will be able to be up there, and I think he will get it done this weekend at Talladega Super Speedway. And now we'll go ahead and jump on to drivers you need to watch out for this weekend at Talladega. Who should you keep your eyes out on? The first driver to watch out for this weekend at Talladega is a driver 38 truck for Front Row Motorsports, Zane Smith. Zane Smith has a really good chance to win. Zane, of course, won a Daytona earlier this year and has actually won back-to-back Daytona races in 2022 and 2023 and has been a pretty solid contender at Talladega over the course of the last few years, not just with GMS Racing, but also with Front Row Motorsports as well. I think Zane Smith is going to use the Super Speedway experience, have a chance. I think Zane could find a way to lock his way in the Championship 4. Maybe he gets his win this weekend at Talladega. The second driver to watch out for this weekend at Talladega is a driver 34 trucker for Front Row Motorsports, Brett Moffitt. Yes, you heard that right. They're going to be bringing a second front row truck, and they're bringing a guy who's actually pretty good at super speedways out to the track, that being Brett Moffitt. Now, Brett Moffitt, I don't know if he's won a super speed race before, but I think that Brett Moffitt's actually going to have a really strong chance, especially the fact that they've got Front Row Motorsports equipment, which we know how strong the Front Row Motorsports equipment has been on the super speedways in 2023 and 2022 in previous years as well. I think Brett Moffitt's going to use that experience and have a really great chance to get the victory. The third driver to watch out for this weekend at Talladega is the driver of the 42 truck for Nice Motorsports, Carson Osbar. Carson Osbar has been having a lot of strong runs in the Cup Series, and that has really carried to the Truck Series as well. And Carson Osbar can be hit or miss at super speedways at times, but Carson Osbar has a lot of momentum right now. I don't think he's finished outside the top 10 in any of the playoff races so far this season, and I think that he is going to be an absolute contender and a threat to get it done. I think Carson's going to have great pace, I think he's going to have fantastic speed, and I think Carson will have an opportunity to potentially pick up win number 4 of 2024. And the fourth and final driver I think you should watch out for this weekend at Talladega is a driver 75 truck for Henderson Motorsports, Parker Kligerman. Henderson Motorsports is no secret has struggled in the 2023 season in the race they've run. But they've got a great guy in that car being Parker Kligerman. And Parker Kligerman, of course, is a really great super speedway racer. In fact, 2 of his 3 wins in all the National Series have come at Talladega. So I think Parker Kligerman is going to use that experience in that 75 truck that won here back in 2017. I think Parker Kligerman will be a threat to get it done this weekend at Talladega Super Speedway. I think that number 75 truck is going to be a threat for the win. So, those are my race picks for the 2023 Loves RV Stop 250. Just a reminder, my suck picks are Haley Deegan, Matt Crafton. My underdog picks are Stuart Freeze and Roger Crew. My winner's pick is Christian Eckes. And the ones to watch out for, Zane Smith, Brett Moffitt, Carson Osbar, and Parker Kligerman. Those are my race picks. So, that is going to be it for the race picks video for the 2023 Loves RV Stop 250 at Talladega. I want to thank you guys for watching. Please like, subscribe to the channel, notifications on so if I win a video, does go live on my channel. Follow me on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and support me on Patreon as well. Link description below that, and comment your picks below for this weekend at Talladega. Let me know your 2 suck picks, let me know your 2 underdog picks, let me know your winner's pick, and let me know your drivers you're watching out for this weekend at Talladega. Let me know your picks in the comments below. Not entirely sure what's going to be coming out on the channel. There could be a silly season update or a schedule predictions drop in the channel. We're just going to have to wait and see. Then on Wednesday, there should be a NASCAR news video dropping on the channel. I may move the Cup Series race picks up to tomorrow. We'll just have to wait and see as well. But there's a lot of great content dropping on the channel that I cannot wait for you guys to check out. I'm trying to reach 2,500 subscribers by the end of the year. And if you enjoyed today's video, make sure to subscribe. So anyways, like I said, I want to thank you guys for watching today's episode, and I'll see you guys next time for more great, awesome NASCAR content and other motorsports content on the channel like this. Take care, everybody.